feel like we might be underway here, team. We've just started the final here between Sean Blackburn and Joy Archer of Waikato.
That's what we'll do. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Happy with that. Sean Blackburn and Joy Archer of Waikato versus Shane Bell and Nikita Blair of Canterbury.
Someone and someone.
We're going to have the score come through to you on the stream. We just need to edit that shortly, but obviously this is the first end, and we've got a reasonably short end here, actually, guys.
And thank you for joining us as well. It's pretty cool. It's a score by name.
Yeah.
So for a first end of a South Island Piers, it's a pretty reasonable start here from both leads. And Nikita on her backhand, playing a great ball there. They've taken out some top combinations, Shane and Nikita, as this competition's gone on. And they've done it through playing good bowls as well. There's been no luck involved whatsoever, so Sean on his forehand now, one down. Pretty close. How's his weight? He's falling a little bit short. Shane responding well on his backhand.
Heavy.
Cool. So, there we go. Go.
Beauty, there's your score, team.
Thank you, James.
Yep.
So, Sean here on his backhand. Just let the ball go. Into the head it comes.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Just turning that ball one.
Obviously, Shane on his backhand with weight as well. Approaching the headers, looking onto that blue.
Oh, you should turn that one in.
Pretty reasonable. He might have been a bit stiff with the result.
I think he will be pretty happy with how that went.
So,
Maybe one light still, though.
remember, please like and share this post wherever you want to like and share it too.
Welcome in, Ricky. Let us know how the volume is too, Ricky. It's pretty quiet in here, so we can't be too loud.
Yeah, it's a little bit stressful to be fair.
Sean's on his forehand, just coming into the head now. Just a touch wide.
It looks like it's a quick bat, but it's actually pulled up with a couple of the bowls here. So
Yeah, it's.
I don't really know what to think.
I think, visually it looks quick, but it might not be. I mean, we are playing a short end to start off, so
Yeah, that's a fair point there, actually, James.
they're fresh into it.
You always, most bowlers like those light green mats that you come across, because it means they've been around for a little while and have had a lot to play on. A bit of support there for Sean and Joy from a North Islander, Emma. And Shane on his forehand here. Arriving with weight and a slight wobble. Underneath the head there. Yeah, just underneath it.
Just missed tapping the front one, I think. Will probably be one orange.
So first blood goes to Sean and Joy there in the South Island Piers final. And the same combination that won the North Island Piers final around this time last year. So it's regardless of what happens today, a pretty amazing effort in a defence attempt.
Do we want it after one end?
Yeah, I mean that's the question, isn't it? Why don't you go end gone or something?
How about this? We're just trying to help you out there, team. Let's make that a bit clearer. End two.
Oh, genius. Cool.
There we go. And here's the score. 1-0 to Sean, and we're on end number 2.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I suppose it would help if I switched to the right camera. I'll just zoom in a bit there. Joy's been playing real good bowls today. Also, Sean, to be fair, I've been so impressed with the way she's adjusted from those international mats that she's been playing so much on.
It can be a nightmare. practiced a couple of times on those international mats, and always the next time you play can be a battle coming back to these mats.
There we go. We're a tad quiet. That's not something that we're usually accused of. Yeah, tomorrow I'll have some lapel mics, and we should be a bit clearer to the listening people.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of crowd action.
A bit narrow here, I think, Joy. She had reasonable weight there, and Sean was asking her to play kind of back to the corner of the box area.
I think he was trying to get her to trail it to the back one, just a bit tight. Nikita on her backhand too.
I'm very impressed by this young Canterbury junior. So do you know anything about Nikita, James?
Almost nothing.
Almost nothing. You know her name, obviously.
That's where we end. I know she's been playing about 3, maybe 4 years.
Cool. Sean on his backhand, looking to play the shot that Joy asked for. It's probably a bit heavy there, I think.
I think he was just a bit quick rather than the line being the problem.
It's interesting, James, one of those bowlers that wears a cap inside playing bowls. Which there's a number, to be fair. Most of them usually have glasses. It's usually because you have the light streaks on your glasses.
I know some people struggle with how bright it is. This is one of the brighter holes, obviously. It can be very bright.
Sean on his backhand here. Tooney's on the backhand. I think he's a bit tight. I think he's a lot tight.
He doesn't like that at all.
We almost back-ended that second shot of Joy, so I'm not sure if they're any more than maybe 2 down there, which isn't the end of the world. Shane on his backhand again.
Just looking to plug another one in there, I think.
And good shot there.
He'd be pretty happy with that, I think.
I mean, if you're Sean, what do you do now? Do you just still look to stay to the draw on your backhand, or do you go that front blue and hope you get a follow through?
I have a feeling, without being too loud, can you hear me? He may fly through the 2 blues here in the front and try and press through that middle blue.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think
that's one Joy's pointing out now.
I think there's a chance he could get all 4 bowls here.
I agree, and his collision bowl could, it's conceivable that in about 10 seconds, Orange could be holding 2 about by the corner of the box.
Exactly. He's going pretty quick.
Okay, they might be holding 1.
We've got a bit of pace on Noah. He's definitely cut a couple out. I think Shane will be drawing for 3 here, though.
And an interesting start. Has he given the shot away? God.
I wouldn't like to say. I wouldn't.
One blue. So I think Sean will be, to be fair, breathing a sigh of relief there.
I think he'll be pretty rapid.
Sigh of relief after that end. Could have easily dropped a 3 there, but it's 1-1
After 2 ends. We're about to start end 3.
Hang in with us, Ken. Perhaps try refreshing your browser. See if you can get the video to work. It's all working fine on our end. Nikita leading off on her backhand here. No, I think what?
It's still using the smoke.
Joy on the backhand here, just arriving in. He just rested that blue nicely.
Well, I was holding the microphone closer to James and myself so that we could be heard, but it turns out the microphone's not plugged in, so I'm not sure how much help that was, Colin.
Negative.
I was going to say something interesting as well. I forgot what it was. Oh, I wonder. Nikita must be one of the younger people to be contesting an Island final. You would think.
I couldn't think of a younger.
I know. Sean lost a North Island Pairs final at the age of like 15 or 16.
Oh, well, who was that with?
Ooh, that's a good question. He lost to Lance Jenner, and he might have been playing with someone. No, don't know. Can't remember. It was about the time when he won a Welsh in 2006.
Oh, yeah.
So it might have been like a Caddy or a Roger Bartosh or I don't know. I'll have to ask him after the game. I would love to know.
It's a lovely bowl by Joy, just finding the top of the jack.
And while we've been rambling, what a great job that was by Joy, proving her stuff. She's always been a very good bowler, and obviously as national title credit to her as Untitled, but has had a meteoric rise and sort of the rep snakes, making the Ireland team last year and the New Zealand team this year, and deservedly so. She's been in, must be about 3 national finals now, I think, James. Won the fours, obviously, lost the pairs with Terry to Lamy and Phipps. And I feel like there's another one at some point, maybe a couple of semi-finals, a triples and a fours semi-final.
I think there was a triples final. Dave would be able to tell us that.
Dave, how many finals has Joy been in? Nationals? Fours, pairs? We can't remember how many finals Joy's been in at Nationals. We know a fours and a pairs. 2.
Just those two.
So 50% hit rate on national finals, that's not too bad. I'm 0 from 0.
I'm 0-1. That's all right though.
And Shoreline's forehand here, good head developing for the Orange team. Doesn't want to leave it.
Doesn't want to leave a wing, but he just wants to add another bowl there, I think.
Yeah.
He'll be disappointed he didn't fall onto the jack there, but ultimately it's just another bowl on the head, which is good.
Shane on his forehand. With that, he's got a little wobble to his bowl, and they're often very dangerous players. Look at that! Look at that bowl! For the North Islanders, it's like a Paul Guest, but not quite as dramatic. So he used to skipper Patterson team for Bay of Plenty, and he had a slight wobble to his bowl every time he played, and the amount of people that lost to Paul Guest.
I find them very hard to follow.
You can't follow the track. It's like playing a left-handed bowler. It's the same
concept.
the same issues. Sean here on his forehand. Bit of weight.
I think he's turning the short one into the jack. Oh, just a bit tight. Just caught the wrong one there.
And a big side hit from Sean after that bowl. So we move on to end 3, 4.
End 4, I think.
End 4 now. We're rocketing through this game. And Shane Bell and Nikita Blair now lead the game 2-1 after 3 ends. Remember to like and share and everything else that you need to do with this video if you can. Nikita, it's probably her loosest bowl of the final so far, to be fair, but it'll just pass, which is a good way to miss.
Always got to be passed early.
Yeah, absolutely. And a short enough end here, so there's quite a lot of stuff could happen on a slightly shorter end.
The old mid-length jack.
Plenty of room to work with. A few modern night jacks lying around this hall as well, I noticed, James, which I'm not a huge fan of.
The old, trying to struggle to find 32 jacks, I think, this morning.
They're the easiest jack to kill.
Oh, don't.
Not a fan.
Don't I know it?
Although coming from Waikato, Joy and Sean will have had plenty of modern night jacks which they chuck on their concrete floor for everybody.
I feel like that's on purpose.
Yeah. It's just a laugh at the newbies coming in and wondering why the jack's flung away from the bowl when you've only been like a foot or 2 over. Anyway, Nikita here on her backhand.
Just drawing in there nicely, actually. That'll be number 1.
Regardless of which finalist wins here today, it's going to be a pretty good story for either of them. You know, on the Shane Bell and Nikita side, you've got a pairing that was probably, to be fair, not that favoured. They would have been happy to qualify and done well to do so, and they've taken out some great teams on the road.
I'd probably say one of the most inexperienced teams that entered this tournament. And goes to show you that there's people out there who won't always play in tournaments because they're worried about the stronger teams, but when it's your day,
Absolutely.
it's definitely your day.
Absolutely, and they've done it through good bowls, so there's been no luck involved at all. Look at that, what a great little shot, that little planty thing.
Just another effective bowl. That's what I found watching this semi and early in the final. He doesn't lose many bowls, he does a lot of effective bowls.
That's always going to put you in good stead for the game, and Sean just not quite finding his line length at the moment in this final.
He probably shouldn't mind that though, it has opened up that ball.
That was a good shot, yeah, absolutely. So Bell needs to get another one on the head or he's going to be 3 down before he can blink. on his forehand to get there by the looks of it. I say as the hole goes dead quiet.
Just a touch wide.
Yes, that's right, Scott. Oh no, they're slightly shorter than 24 feet, aren't they?
I think it's slightly shorter.
I think they're slightly shorter. I think it's like 22.
Sean was very aggressive there. He was actually trying to get the shot blue, and
Yeah, so our mats, these mats in particular, Scott, I think these are nylon mats they're playing on, but in our domestic game in New Zealand we play on nylon or woolen mats that are maybe like 2 sheets of paper thick.
he's chipped himself out.
Can you see that result?
But he'll be pretty happy that where his bowls ended up there. He's definitely limited a lot of Sean's options. Yeah. He won't be able to be too aggressive if he does hit the shot bowl where the jack could squeeze to the back 2 blues. I think you'll find him go for a 6-inch trail.
I cannot emphasise how quiet it is in this hall. That's gone septic.
I literally feel like I'm yelling here. Right, so what happened there?
We'll go behind the window tomorrow.
For sure.
And Nikita on her backhand. Thanks, Avon. Yep, 22 feet long mats that we play on here. And that's all we've ever had. You know, it's not like Australia, where there's differing forms of the game in the States. Our NZIB is made up of, I think, 26 member centres, and we play under a uniform set of rules.
Mats can vary by about a foot or 2 in terms of length, but the bowls are all identical.
Yeah, uniform. We got the jacks are regulated with the same. We used to play with outdoor jacks. Did you know that?
Like, what? Did we?
Yep, in 1947.
47. Come on, mate.
NZIB started in 1947, and that was when they regulated the jacks. So we used to play with outdoor jacks. And in the UK, because our game's based off their one, they still play with outdoor jacks in the UK.
There you go.
Their carpet poles. But we fixed it. We had the right idea. And I think Auckland refused to join for 3 years because we wanted to play with an outdoor jack, not an indoor one.
Now I've just changed camera view here. As you can see here, Joy will be trying to move the jack 2 feet here.
Yeah, good shot.
There we go, just like that.
That's the sort of bowl that can happen when you've got those jacks that are maybe halfway between the 2 marks. You can play a really aggressive game and get away with it. As the hall falls quiet again. Oh, what a bowl!
Yeah, it's a brilliant bowl there from Nikita.
You should import a mat of us, Scott. We sent 3 over to England last year, and we've got 2 people coming over there this year. It's like an exploratory tour to see what our nationals is all about. We'd love to see some Aussies there as well. How good would it be if we ended up with the Tri-Nations of indoor bowls?
Wow. I'd love to see the English travel over here, like we travelled over to there.
Does that front orange do anything, or is it not on? Not that he'll play it, but I just want to know.
I think the yellow and blue are too far apart for him to be.
Probably get the first orange.
Yeah.
So Shane here on his forehand, looking to navigate that other gap. Oh, he's got the smallest of feathers.
That's the feather you want.
Wow.
Now,
They nearly went for a second.
now that front orange plant could be on.
I would hit the front orange.
If it's on, Sean will play it.
If for no other reason, just to see. He just asked.
Oh, no. He's definitely playing it.
Oh, so I see this.
He is definitely playing it.
So I was forehand.
Oh no, he's just.
playing. Yeah, that was the spot.
Maybe
So he was playing to split the 2 blues off and follow through, obviously, at that point.
perhaps he hasn't seen that very short plant, or we just have a really bad angle.
I mean, to be fair, they're playing and we're not. So there's got to be a reason for that. I blame our angle, I think, James. It's on the screen, isn't it?
Oh, I tell you what, this camera shot is great.
Do you want on the crouch or his back end?
I think he's playing the wing orange.
Close.
Oh, he's got it
Good
too.
shot there from Sean Blackburn.
He'll be very happy with that.
Scott a bit excitable about the Tri-Nations of indoor bowls, I think. Always a good sign. And Shane on his backhand here needs to make it count.
Just got around.
So we don't think he's won a centre title or anything yet, do we, Shane?
I don't think so.
This is incredible.
That's right. That's the way to go. Debut with an island title. Who needs a centre title these days?
Dion Quirk did it in the national singles. Beat Darren Bell in the final in 1989.
Lloyd Ballas when he won the singles. I wonder if he had a centre title under the belt.
That was his first year of bowls.
Yeah,
1963.
I imagine he wouldn't have.
Mind-boggling. I'll tell you something interesting in a second. So Sean on his backhand, he's dropped his shoulders, going to get him. Right. That's a shame.
He won't like that.
So Shane Bell and Nikita are now 4-1 up after
After 5?
5 ends. As you can see by our scoreboard in a second, 4-1 up after 5. So it's still anyone's game. It's just kind of been ticking over. What I was going to say was in that 1963, for the national fours, they took every other mat out of the hall and they put grandstands around the mat. They turned the lights off and they got spotlights.
Holy shit.
In 1963 for the national fours final. What an idea.
I'd feel under all sorts of pressure under the spotlight.
Yeah, everything turned off, just 2 spotlights and grandstands around it for the final. And it was like 500 people or something watching. Madness. And now we just kind of play in normal conditions. Good bowl there from Joy.
Actually, there was a Peers final a few years back. I can't remember who they were playing, but Blair Spicer and Rob Osborne were in the final.
It would have been Harvey and Paul.
I actually remember sending Blair a text during the final.
Did he answer?
Saying how well he was going. We saw that he kept checking his phone, so...
I think that must have been 2009, I think.
I think so,
James.
yeah. It's
And
quite
I
a
think-
while back.
I think they were playing Grant Harvey and Paul Smith in that final. And they would have beaten Terry and Tim in the semi-final, I think, to get there.
Alright, back to the real action.
I was just going to say that, yeah. 2 reasonable bowls there by George. He's got one closest run where the jack is going to end up, which is what you want. Your lead's job is to get the shot and then figure out position. Yeah. Nikita on the backhand here.
Just nailed it.
Good shot.
She nailed her first bowl and Joy actually had to disrupt it.
Did she?
And she'll be probably needing to do that again here.
That is so quiet in this hall.
Yeah, it's stone cold silent.
I find it really stressful. And good effort there from Joy. She had good weight to replace the bowl or pop the jack right back. Glenn Sargent watching. Former member of the Australian team. I think he helped them with the managing of the international test this year.
Okay, yep.
Got a lovely delivery. A little bit short there from Shane, but he's on the positive side. He's made the forehand shot a bit more difficult. Sean on the backhand here, looking for the crunch. He didn't get the crunch.
Just a bit wide, I think. Yep.
Shane on the backhand too. Doesn't want to give him a target, so he's just looking to draw another shot in. That's a good ball there. It's a pretty big end for Sean.
This is an important bowl, this one. He's playing that reaching weight again, similar weight. Does he like it this time? No, he's found it clean through the gap. I think Shane will just be trying to draw another one in.
I mean, this is such a big end in the context of the game. Sean has to make a decision now. Do you get down and draw the shot. So okay, so the jack is behind the middle blue bowl. So you got
The middle of the
short
four
one.
blues.
Yeah, the middle of the four blues. The jack's behind that one. So Sean's like 3.5 down there. He said 2 goes at it, missed and missed. Do you draw a second shot? Do you beg yourself to do that, or do you look for movement?
I think I back myself to draw. It's,
He's seen something. I mean,
he's in 390.
Joy's got all the back bowls. And his hand smooth, is it close? Is it close? He's close, he's close, he's close.
Always got it.
Oh, what a bowl there from
What
Sean
a great
Blackburn.
shot.
So, we back ourselves to draw to cut it down to 1. Sean goes bang, 3.
He'll be ecstatic with
What
that.
an amazing bowl that was. And I think we'll probably see him step up a gear now. Often when you play a bowl like that, you kind of pump yourself up.
Is it through?
I think it was 3, yeah. Was it 3, Colin? Huge bowl there from Sean Blackburn.
That brings him right back into it too.
That's a great shot. I think we'll see this bit more pumped up now. And I'll be surprised if he misses the ball from this point on. That's my call. I think he's going to be on fire.
He seems to have struggled so far early in this game, but that's the sort of bowl that does bring you back into it. We saw it last year with the stand-up drive. I was actually watching the live stream. I can't remember where I was, but I tuned in.
Crouching Tiger. What a good bowl that was. I actually put that into a video for him on loop. I think he's pretty happy with. I might have to add a couple more after today.
Do you reckon he just watches them at home just to G himself up?
I would. I have to do the dishes. I'll just watch this.
just get yourself fired up.
So good line there from both Heath, but Joy obviously with the back bowl. Oh, who's winning isn't the Catholic singles?
The Catholic singles today.
Yeah, who's winning that? Is it Marcus Trillin again, or has someone else decided to? What is it called?
I think they're on the 7.
If tell you what, Jess, if you could fill us in, that'd be.
That would be magnificent. I think Marcus Trillin would be I've got to say, Marcus Trillin would be my pick for that. I think he's won it about 20 times, so may as well win it again.
I'm not sure he's actually playing, even though it's in Wellington. I'm not 100% sure he actually is playing this
That
year.
would probably
Roll him out, you reckon?
I would say that would make him less likely to win the Catholic singles.
Marcus versus Dave Vesti, Jess versus Grant. So Grant must be playing one of those 2.
Good bowl here. Great
Tell you
bowl
what.
there from Joy Archer.
Tell you what, we've just seen that Jess was in the semi, and now she's watching this, so I imagine that she bowed out in the semi.
2, Colin.
Come on, Colin, lift, mate. What do we got?
What do you want?
Good bowl there. Good bowl there for Akita.
What do you
I've been so impressed with
What
that
do you want me
young
to do?
What's
Christchurch
going on
junior.
here?
I'm trying to find out Catholic stuff.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
more,
I'm
be
trying
more
to
useful,
find it,
Colin.
Oh,
It's hard to get good help nowadays, eh?
lift, Colin, honestly.
So, just have a look at his head. Should one on his forehand.
So I think David beat Marcus.
He's let it go. It's approaching the head now. He needs a feather first. Oh, yeah, good weight for that, but just kind of dying in the hole.
And then they just stopped.
There was an extra end in a semi.
Yep. Okay.
That's all I got for you.
Okay, so there's okay.
Between Marcus
Well,
and
that's good to
David
know.
Vesti.
So
Good bowl there.
we
from,
think it's either Marcus or David Vesti versus Grant Harvey in the final.
It's David
Yeah.
Vesti.
David Vesti?
David Vesti is an underrated bowler. He can be absolutely ridiculously good.
Oh, he's
Stupidly good.
It's always been a pain when I've played him, that's
Yep.
for sure.
Yep, he sees his shot and he goes for it. And he has fantastic taste in cards. But that's besides the point. He used to have, when I first started playing bowls, he used to have a Hummer. But then obviously, we had the financial crisis. And they became less popular, so I think he's moved on. What do you have now, Colin? He's got some fancy thing.
What's this one?
What?
What are you talking about?
David Vesti's car.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
amazing.
Chev.
Yes, I mean, he's moving on some form of like Chev coupe
Jeez.
down from his Hummer.
Not as cool as my car.
No, I have the same feeling. Nissan Sylphy.
The nice wee Toyota Carrot.
Oh, did you change?
I'm not sure it'd be worth. It might be worth 1,000.
My one turns on sometimes.
Only one of my locks work. It's a pretty good time.
For me, what it does is it adds a new excitement to every one of my days.
He's just on the back end
Shanghai's
here.
backhand here.
Ooh, it's
Perhaps a little bit
just
more.
finding its way now.
What does Sean do here, James? That's a difficult question, to be fair.
Right. Depending on what way the jack is springing, that's the
Yeah.
important bit that we can't tell here.
I mean, you've got a head that could go ugly. If he misses a shot, you could be looking at dropping a bundle here, and you don't want to do that. He's scored 4 to get himself back in the game, to be fair. Sorry, a 3. Get right back into the game.
He's coming back this way.
Colin thinks it's moving to our right as we see it.
Depends how he.
So, I mean, does he play that on his backhand then?
Blue it starts.
I'm thinking he may just try and land 1 foot short and stop Shane hitting his orange out of the head.
Yeah, so it's about damage control now for Sean, probably, you know.
If you offered him one down here, I reckon he'd take it.
Yeah. It's been a good final watch, to be fair. Well, I'm sure there was a South Island Pairs final once that was 1-12-11, and the guy who won it had 2 sixes, one at the beginning, one at the end. So it's not been quite up to that level. That might have been a Keith of some sort.
2 sixes.
Yeah, one on the first. He got 6 on the first end. And he was 11-6 down on the last end. Got another 6, one at 12-11.
I can't remember the last time I got a 6, let alone 2 in one game.
You'd be pretty happy with that, eh? In a Pairs final. It's like, Kevin Darling, the Otago guy. Oh, if you don't, I'll tell you. He was freakishly good, just one of the freaks. And he was in might have been a South Island Falls final. And I'll tell you a second. Sure, not leaning for his forehand with weight here to peel both the blues off.
Oh, he's just a tick wide.
Right, so now Shane has to take advantage. But I'll just quickly get the anecdote done. So he's in the final of the South Island Falls, one of the South Island Final Fours. Thank you, Avon. And it was his last bowl, and they were all square, and he was down on the head, and he got down to play it. And his 3 said, stop, play it on the other hand. So he put it into his left hand and drew the shot. Like, how good is that?
That's sick, eh?
He's an incredible bowler. Good, very played for New Zealand indoor and outdoor bowls. Kevin Darling. Shane on his forehand with that characteristic little wobble there. How's it going to go? Is it going to come back?
Just trying to rest it out.
Is it going to
Did
come
he
back?
get it?
Oh.
Oh. Jesus. It's an interesting one there. I'm surprised he wasn't more aggressive, but
Or narrower.
like we said, we're here and they
Oh,
are there.
absolutely, 100%. You know, they've got there by playing their game, and it's not gone through mugs either. You know, I believe they beat. Who did I watch them beat in the quarters? It was a good team. Is my point. And if I could tell you who they were, David Webb and Gould
Oh, last 16.
in the last 16. So that's a good team there, and they put out obviously Mike King and Vanessa in the semis. In the quarterfinal, and they put out the girls from Southland. In the first round, they played something else quite good. So they've had as tough a run as anybody in this competition, and I think it's pretty amazing. Amazing effort, to be fair.
We're just going to the white sticks there. Joy's just in the way of the other camera.
You know they don't have whites in England.
What?
You know we have whites, and I assume they have whites in Australia. And correct me if I'm wrong. No, they do because we use them for the international. I was trying to prepare the English people for their trip over for the nationals, and I was talking about whites, and we all got very confused. And I ended up having to send them a picture, and they don't use it over there.
We've got a drawn in there.
Nope, drawn in there, so Joy leads off. Just a bit of confusion there. Cigarette paper's the way to go when you get down to that close anyway, I reckon. Not enough people smoke anymore though, so it's hard to find.
You can't put a vape down between the
No, that would
jack
be-
and the shop bowl anymore.
That would be slightly more difficult, I feel. I'm not sure what sort of looks you'd get either if you tried to do that. And that jack, that characteristically sort of
Halfway jack.
halfway jack that we've seen a few times in the semis and the finals from both teams, to be fair. Just thrown up there by Joy. Got the blue and orange bowls. I reckon that must be time to bring in speckled bowls now for indoor.
Speckled.
Why not? It's easy to do. It's just a plastic composite.
So,
Every centre should have the centre colours speckled on the bowls that they have.
oh yeah, I don't mind that.
I've just had that idea now. That's what they should do.
I've always been a believer in actually going black and orange and blue and yellow. Not just for the Otago boys who have been.
No, they're more contrast, and you can actually do that because it's just a contrasting colour as the world.
Yeah.
The only thing you can't do is mix the old black and browns with the new blue, orange, yellow, black.
That was a horrible season in Cairns.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That was a horrible time. The map would play completely different, but both teams, it was just chaos.
Have you ever accidentally played with an international bowl on one of our maps?
I probably wouldn't even notice.
Good try there.
Joy is very aggressive there.
International bowls are bigger with a heavier bias, so I played a national singles qualifying in Taupo last time.
Oh wow.
And I'm thinking, two of my bowls were international bowls, it turned out, and two of them weren't. And sometimes the bowl would come back towards itself.
Yeah.
And sometimes I did. Then I lost like 15-1, 15-2, and I had a look at the end and thought, oh my god, these international bowls, so we got them taken off. And I had a look back on that map, and there were huge score lines. So it was like it was afternoon session of the singles.
Did you put in a protest?
I was pretty grumpy, but I had signed the card. So I just got it removed. I got it removed so that no one else had to go through it.
Very important ball there from Sean. He's just found a back toucher. Just to consolidate the head here.
I was so upset.
And
What a
even better ball from Shane Bell there. Great shot.
I think Sean probably has to stay on the back end, but looking maybe a foot through that front blue if it's close enough to the jack. Just can't really see.
I like to think I know Sean, and this will be aggressive. And it is.
Back end. Is he narrow?
That was the easiest beat I've had all day.
Needs to hold.
He's pushed one of them out. It's probably half his job. He's got one more bowl to come. That's one.
Just starting to cool down on this hole as well.
Yeah, the mat will be changing.
You see that as the moisture comes in and out of the mats over the day. That was an interesting bowl. I'm going to go get a jersey.
I don't think he was trying to do that, that's for sure. He's definitely made two of it for Sean and Joy, and it's pretty well locked in there. The question will be whether if Shane does play aggressive, will it bounce back up the mat or will it go backwards? And by the look of Sean's bowl, I imagine it's going backwards, so he's covering around the back. Joy was pretty happy with that, so that's a good sign. It'll be interesting to see what Shane's going to do here. Colin's trying to tell me what to do, and I don't believe him. We're going to see the forehand. He's pretty close, isn't he? Ooh, he's chipped one of them out. I don't think he'll be too displeased with that, actually. It does cut it down to one, and it does keep
I'm sure the millions of rap viewers have got to be happy to know that I'm back. So what did I miss there, James?
You just missed a 1-2 Sean and Joy to take a 5-4 lead, and this is the second to last end.
And you, Scott, it's easy enough to set up. All you need is iPhones or iPod touches, and a tablet if you can find one. We use Switcher, which is, I believe, a monthly subscription of not that much money. Real simple to use. Just Google Switcher Studio and work from there. It's a great way to get your sport out and publicised without a huge expense. And it keeps it keeps people invested in the game, I think, and it's been great to see it kind of explode onto the scene in the last couple of 3 years. There's more live streaming than you can shake a stick at.
And when I've been working on Saturdays, I've been tuning into the Waikato Centre finals.
Yeah, they've done such a fantastic job with that. They've got a good bowl there, a special rig setup. Joy Archer, who's leading in the Piers final for Sean, had a big part to play in that. She helped fund it.
Help set it up.
And Nikita here on the back end, is it going to hold long enough for it?
Looks just tight to me.
Oh, just a little bit narrow. Such good bowls that girl's been playing this today. But decision here, you cover on the forehand or you stay on the backhand. I'll be tempted to stay the backhand potentially.
Aye.
You're better to be, as you play in the backhand, you have to be giving yourself a chance because you're better to do it than they are.
I may actually be brave on the forehand here. Actually trying to trail the jack into the back orange.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
I think that's what Sean's
That's what
describing
Sean's
to
calling
draw here. And
And what it means is if she's wide, you're sitting that blue.
yes.
Giving herself a chance on the forehand. Chance here, chance joy.
They're pretty happy.
How's the weight? How's the weight? Oh, that was a bit stiff.
Just,
It's hard to tell if it was the weight or the green that she got.
I think it was just 2 inches light myself.
Big chance here for Nikita. You gotta be giving yourself a chance.
Jeez, it
Giving
looks
yourself a
impressive
chance
too.
here on the backhand. She's close. She's close.
And just not quite getting all the jack there.
Great.
But
That's interesting. Almost a symmetrical head we've got there set up from the leads. A butterfly, if you will.
now it does make it interesting. I think Sean will play the backhand here and try and press through the middle of those blue bowls.
Just had a quick look to make sure the blues weren't going to plant out. Yeah, good call. Oh, it's backhand he is, and he just needs it to hold.
Just a touch tight.
But he in a way has achieved kind of what he's looking for, and that he's making sure that side of the head's kind of been cut off a little bit. It's harder for Shane to make a 3 or a 4 now than it was. Shane's from Canterbury, right? How's his weight?
I think he's just a bit light.
Yeah, just
Oh no, he had the speed. It was just a bit tight.
I mean, those blues are looking not good.
Sean will be very aggressive. Yeah, Joy's pretty happy
Good
with
shot
that.
there.
Yeah, it's a very good ball there.
Stanley clapped that. An impartial North Islander. We've got the voice of the International Test Series commenting, James. Good shot there from Jay.
Yeah, that was actually nicely done there.
Yeah, lovely way he played that with.
It does rescue his last bowl chances.
Sean, what you do if you were Sean here?
I mean, I don't know the gap between the 2 oranges there, but if the jack's not squeezing through there, I may be brave and try and chip through the blue. But if there is risk of jack movement, I may play the forehand.
You could almost go inside on the forehand if you wanted. Opening for a block by the looks of it.
That is definitely a block.
Well, it's either short or it's a block. You'd like to think it was a block. So taking after the English game there and putting a block in the middle of the mat.
I don't think he knows what he was blocking.
Sean looking slightly panicked down his end of the mat.
Oh, look at the shiny head too. Oh. Just checking to see if the wife's texting him.
Man, Shane looking to set up here. He's just weighing up in his mind whether he wants to play forehand or backhand to get around that block.
I think he'll play. Oh,
Forehand.
it's the forehand. It's
He's going underneath it. Read in the box. Flicked it.
It's a bit wide. He's just a bit wide.
That's the first bowl under pressure that he's really missed in this final. Maybe that's the points that.
Set 2.
Yeah. So going into the last end now, Sean and Joy have open up a 3-point lead here. 7-4 up, go into the last end. 3 points up, so they're defending a 3-point lead. And it's going to be a big moment.
7-4 last end.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be great if we could send some Kiwis over, Scott. Although I understand your nationals is a bit different to ours. When we talk about nationals, we're talking about an open event that anyone can enter, like you guys can enter our nationals. Because I believe that your nationals is a selected side, a bit like our Ireland tests.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that would work. I don't know how we would do that.
Perhaps a New Zealand development team.
Go across to the
Something like
nationals.
that.
Yeah. Certainly worth investigating if the Australian Indoor Bias Bowls Council, what a mouthful for a governing body that is. If they were interested, I'm sure that NZIB would be happy enough. I mean, we've got a lot of depth in this country with our bowlers, and if there's a way we can develop that second tier, people knocking on the door through, why not?
Yeah. All right, now back to this last end. And 2 very good lead bowls to start the head.
Yeah, they're both absolutely focused on their jobs at the moment.
Joy will be looking for the gap between the jack and the blue, but she's just a touch light.
I mean, where that sat isn't the worst place in the world, because to find your 3 points, you'd think Shane will have to be playing some sort of reaching bowl, and that
Correct.
might be ugly on mud in the eye there.
I'm sure she would have loved to mean over the head though, just like this bowl here.
Particularly now.
In fact, I think this one would probably be somewhere near that last bowl.
Yep. And on her forehand, she's given it more juice. Needs it to run. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. She'll be very happy with that, I would say.
What she's done there is narrowed down the area in which they can book their 3 for blue.
For sure.
Which means that he has to have way more weight control than he would have. And Nikita, who's been fantastic in this game, just chucking another pot there on a forehand, her last bowl possibly of this final. Unless we go to
it's a very good bowl there too. That does create that two bowls very close to each other.
Yeah. And with 3 bowls to work with, it's very likely, possibly now, that Jane could find a 3 and force an extra end, or even find a 4 and win it. And how would that be to win a national South Island Peers final? Sean on his backhand, a bit ineffective perhaps with this bowl.
He said he was light, and
So now a big bowl for Shane. This one has to be important. You know, when you talk to Fitz and Lamy, who's the most successful Peers combination we've ever had in our sport ever, they always talk about the first bowl of the skip and the last bowl of the lead, and making sure they're effective with it.
That's interesting. Shane's just checking out the angles here on the forehand.
And he's let the ball go on his forehand. Down the mat it goes. He's looking. It's close here.
Yeah, he'll be very, very happy with that.
That's
for
perfect.
sure. It has created some difficulty for sure.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not playing. I'll be stressed at this point.
You and me both, son. You and me both. It's a tough one here. Like, there is the oranges on the forehand that he can work into the head.
The forehand looks easier. You know, when you're under pressure, you want to give yourself chances and not be punished for it. And I think the forehand's probably the way to go, to be fair.
But the backhand is open as well, so.
That's correct. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be going.
Back
On
himself
its
on
way.
the draw.
On its way. Everyone watching it?
Touch quick, I think.
Oh, this is such a stressful last end, James. This is a huge one. Dave is pacing the floor.
Should we just turn the camera to that?
Huge body of James. I mean, this is effective. He'll be playing pole. He's short.
Looks short to me. Yep.
No, if I was short, I'd be breathing a sigh of relief at this point and making sure that my bowl was effective with this last one.
Tell you what, I'd love to know what's actually the situation right now on the head. Colin is on walkabout.
Along with 4 or 5 other people by the looks of it.
There is currently a lineup behind the mat. Everyone trying to see the angles.
Interested people. Pretty much. So it's two.
Definitely two.
And the score, remember, Sean is leading by 3, and he's 2 down on the head. And I mean, to be fair, it's a very easy fall that Shane could make to win the game. So Sean has to be positive with this ball.
Yeah, that needs to be on his back end.
On his back end.
What do you think, Alex?
He's stalking it down the mat, I think.
He likes
he's
it.
close. I
He
think he's
really
close
likes
here.
it.
Good
Yeah,
shot.
he's
Good
very
ball.
happy with that.
That's pretty much what you want.
He hasn't completely taken away Shane's options,
No,
but he's definitely made it twice as hard, if not 10 times.
Yeah, 10, 20 seconds ago, Shane just had to put a ball from 2 or 3 feet and he was guaranteed a draw. Now he needs to play
I
a
think
perfect
it's still
ball.
2, do you?
He needs to play a perfect ball around that short ball that he's put in himself, really. So, yeah, I don't know. That'll be a brilliant ball if he's up. And the last ball, is it on the way? Is the last ball on the way up the man?
He's
He
close.
gets around the front way, he's close. He's close, he's
very
close.
Oh, great shot.
What happened?
There's
I
clapping.
wanted to set the last one.
There's clapping. There's people holding all sorts of stuff. And it is 3.
What a... Oh, my goodness.
That is a great shot. Under all sorts of pressure. Wowee.
I don't even know what to say, James. It's not often I'm into speechless, but...
I think, wow.
Okay, so as per our rules of our domestic game, if a game that requires a winner, so in this case a final is drawn, the game continues to one further end. If they kill this end, that's it.
The end won't be
The
replayed.
non-offending team wins.
And the team that just scored the previous end of 4 extra end does go first.
That's correct. And so it comes to this, the 2019 South Island Peers final has been forced into an extra end by a frankly brilliant bowl under huge pressure from Shane Bell.
I found quite interesting here, we've got a shorter end actually.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a bit, you tighten up. It's easier to throw a short jack. Akita doesn't seem to be frozen here at all.
No,
Right
she-
there.
This will force some aggression out of Joy for sure.
Joy's husband Dave has been pacing the floor for about the last 50 minutes and 38 seconds. And he's looking pretty stressed out at the moment, I must say.
He is extra stressed. Man,
It's not often he shows much emotion, but if he did show emotion, can you imagine what he'd be like at the moment?
I wish we had a camera on his face.
I would describe it as panic.
So this is not far away here. She's just landed on the front one. She would have just wanted to sneak past there.
So remember, we're in a final, an extra end, the deciding end. So the winner of this will win the South Island Peers Championship. And will it be the 2018 North Island Peers Champions, or will we see a new blood, new names on that trophy?
Tell you what, at the moment this is definitely anyone's game. Joy's actually, she wasn't aiming for there, but she has set up a nice wee plant there for
it's a
Sean.
plant, yeah. And
Sean won't be worried about that last ball. That is his bread and butter.
Sean, look. Sean's looked happier, I must say, James.
Those fumes I was talking about from an hour ago, they are starting to very much set in.
Wow.
He's just sneaking past to be in
I
there.
mean, that wobble is incredible. That's incredible. I don't understand.
Just lost vision there. We'll go back to the front end. Nah. That's all right. Just a shit where she's standing.
Sean was back in.
You'll hear laughing in the background
have
here,
a,
team. We've just had the whistle go. Like, people forgot this was timed, and we are on a 55-minute time limit, and that was mostly irrelevant. And yeah,
If our cameras are frozen on the extra end, so help me God. Oh, hopefully you can see, but Sean's playing this. He's played the plant. We've got the inside half of that.
We've got a camera back. We've got a camera back.
Got the inside half of the plant.
He's just
followed through onto the orange bowl and set it down for one of them.
He's stolen the shot. And he tell you what, you can't see him, but he is happy about it.
Shane investigating the head here.
What's he doing?
On his backhand, I think.
On the backhand.
Looking for a bump.
Three of that.
Is it the ball go? It's close. He's close.
Ooh. Oh, he's attacked the head, but you just can't tell.
Fantastic effort there. It's a bit unlucky. He gave a good weight for movement and nothing happened. He just cannoned the ball clean.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't be too worried if I was blue here. There is options, both hands.
And you can play with good weight too, because you mentioned before we got that shorter end. So it gives you a lot more scope for shot play.
Sean definitely can't cover both options here.
The only thing is Sean, I suppose Sean does have last bowl, so...
I have a feeling he may try and push on his forehand through the closest blue and just try and sort of nestle it off that.
And then say good luck, Shane.
Exactly.
And reminding him we're on the deciding end in the Peers final. So the winner of this will win the championship. And it'll be an incredible story either way, to be fair.
There'll be some commotion in a couple of minutes, so just like to thank everyone for tuning in now. And
we'll be back bigger and stronger tomorrow. We've figured out some things, like we have a microphone.
That just doesn't work today.
That hasn't been working. It's been an uncooperative microphone, and we'll be behind the windows tomorrow, so we'll be talking a bit louder. Thank you for joining us, and it's been good fun to bring to the World Wide Web, and it's been cool to have some interaction with some people from
We might be seeing a block here.
Was it better than his first block? What was his first block like?
Yes, I think we are. And
I think that's pretty good, yeah.
I think he's pretty happy with that.
Just pull the pressure. That's good bowl. Let's pull the pressure on Shane now to make something happen. And he still has the last bowl to recover it. So if Shane plays on his forehand, I'll pops the jack back to that blue to our right. Sean has an easy shot to pop him out.
What I do hate though is playing a block with when I have last bowl.
Yes, because Murphy's law dictates that you will then block yourself.
To be fair though, I don't think that'll block Sean if Shane is lucky enough to get the shot with his last bowl.
If he has to, he'll just go through his block.
Oh, bad memories.
This could be the last bowl.
Alright, so we're seeing forehand. I'll swing us back round.
It's out of his hand. That's close. That's close.
Oh,
what a ball!
I think he's got it. Nobody knows. Nobody's shaking hands, so he...
I don't even know what to say.
He's played another screamer here. Sean's looking at the head. He's not sure. I imagine, by the look of that, he will be one down. He would have hugged joy by now if he was confident.
Oh, that is just... what a game this has been, and what a game Shane Bell has played. This is it. This is the moment. Backhand, he's released the ball. Going up the head. Towards it. That's for the one. That's for the one.
Great
yes, good ball.
And that is the win for Sean Blackburn on the extra end, plucking out Shane Bell's shot bowl. And apparently we are not all done. We may be having a measure. Sorry, team. Definitely orange.
That's definitely orange.
Colin is extra confident.
His eyes are shocking.
But that doesn't help us
so
much.
We'll call it now anyway, so well done to Sean and Joy. I mean, what an incredible effort it is to go...
Yes, can we zoom?
Yes, we can zoom. Yeah, it's an orange. If that's,
Oh, wow.
if that's not an orange, we're wrong.
What? Tell people not to walk in front of the camera. Holy moly.
If this isn't an orange, I'll feel a little bit not great. No, thanks, Scott, anyway. So, yeah, tomorrow, so this is the South Island Championship, so tomorrow and the day after will be the fours and the triples. That's a lot closer than I thought it was.
Holy.
Okay, I'm in full panic now.
I genuinely don't know what's going on.
So, no. One orange.
All right,
Yeah,
we've decided one orange.
So well done again to Sean and Joy for winning the 2019 South Island Peers Championship, which means they've technically gone back-to-back in Island Peers, being the 18 and 19 champions. And join us again tomorrow for the fours final. And I suppose it'll be a roughly similar, slightly later time. I don't know, just keep an eye on the Facebook page, we'll be live. And thanks, James, for joining me in the commentary.
It's been a pleasure, team.
I hope that neither of us are able to do the commentary tomorrow, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I definitely agree, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. And Davey is fist pumping like you wouldn't believe. Thanks, team.